What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy, Majab Vernon, aka Mr. Money, man, aka I do real estate, aka I'm an entrepreneur. Hey, man, like I telling y'all, man, I'm gonna give you the news, the blues, and the clues, man, to get your money right. So, you know, just another wild idea, man. Like I know, one thing about this whole process of changing the narrative in our family, man, is mindset. And with mindset, we have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. Meaning, we have to put ourselves in different positions that will ultimately force us to grow. It'll force us to grow, man. It'll force us to make it'll force us to implement those habits that forces us to change. So uh, just another concept, man, where you know you might have been the man on the block or something like that, but then stepping outside of that arena, you now are. Sorry about that, man. Just had a call, but like I'm saying, you have to. You might have been a man on the block, and and taking yourself, removing yourself from that environment will force you to maybe have to change your surroundings and what that do. You might be cool with you know street activities, but when it comes to voicing your opinion in a different environment, that might be something that might be uncomfortable. So, not to say that you're any less confident of the person that you are, but you might not be as confident on the topic. So it's just those certain subtle little things that we have to put ourselves in different situations. Like the only time you might have talked to an attorney is, hey, if you looking to make bail or you need someone to represent you in a criminal case or something like that. So, I mean, that's totally different than speaking on business transactions and legal ramifications on contracts and things like that. So it's just putting yourself in different situations, man, where you're feeling uncomfortable to be in that environment. It forces you to grow. It forces you to change. It forces you to move different. It forces you to think different. You know, for the queen or the sister who or the woman who is might be uh, everybody in every industry, and this is why I never judge a person on their background or where they come from, because it's so many gems, man, that you could take for every encounter or every industry that a person engages in, man. Whether that be customer service, whether that be, food handling, whether that be trucking. Like, we just got to take the experiences that we have engaged in over our lifetime, and actually figure out a way to actually monetize those and capitalize off of them. But if you just in the day-to-day activities, like, look, this is only about a check. I'm not trying to actually, you know, look deeper than just what's on the surface, then you'll probably miss the boat, man, and you'll probably still be struggling or paycheck to paycheck, anything like that. Not that every certain levels of success for everybody. Some people might not want that, but I'm just speaking to the people that say, like, look, man, I want to make a change. I want to change my life. I say I'm gonna put in the time. Like, you got to put yourself into those situations that make you uncomfortable, and you gotta look back at the experiences that you've been through, because it's a way to connect the dots to a monetary prop situation from whatever it is that we've engaged in, man. So just something, another little random thing, like everybody, if it'll be tax time, if it'll be, or you know, uh, just making a commitment to get your money right. So giving you the news, the blues, and the clues. Just take this, man. Ride with me for a second. You know, now everybody know you can go out and get the, buy her, pay her type of vehicles and things like that. Now, one thing I do, man, I do regurgitate a lot of information that I get from different platforms, from different people, and also just thinking outside the box. So, uh, uh, just seeing different ways to create value. But you go to a buy her, pay her if your credit's not right, things like that. If your credit is good, maybe you go out and you could probably, get a vehicle, no money down. It happens. Uh, so what? two, $300, 500. You go out, you get a vehicle. Now I don't know the ramifications of something like a Lyft or Uber, DoorDash. What's the qualifications? But look, we're looking at trying to generate some income. So you might go sacrifice. It's gonna take some sacrifice, and that's the thing with the journey, man. You gotta sacrifice. It's some form of sacrifice, time you gotta put into it, commitment to the ultimate goal. Nothing comes without commitment, time, money, resources. So give it some time. Boom, put down on a vehicle. Now, like I say, some of these platforms, DoorDash, Uber, Lyft, things like that. Can I actually take my vehicle and be a runner, a Uber or something like that? But in the process, there's people out here that's willing to pay you to advertise, uh, to promote their businesses, things like that. So it's a concept that I heard. I haven't actually done it, but I'm willing to even invest in someone that's looking to do that. I do real estate, so one of the ways that my business was known, I had we buy houses on the back of my vehicle. I had the door magnets, all this, and you see them, man. You see them out there. So utilize. Anything I'm talking about is a business opportunity. It's not for just the leisure activities. Yes, you can take your income tax money. You can take $500, go get your vehicle, park it at the house, sit on your ass, and do nothing all day. That's not what I'm talking about. Actually, people that's looking to generate income. We're trying to get enough income to where we can use that money to create uh, passive, different monetary ways, different streams of income to ultimately propel ourselves at a different tax bracket, man. So, use that money, get your vehicle. Boom. You now created two streams of income. You're doing one from the DoorDash, the Uber, anything like that, and then you got the other. Someone like me, what would I pay? $100 a month, $200 a month, maybe two gas tanks. Fill ups. Fill up every other week or so. Look, you literally just you sacrifice an initial business investment. Look at it as an investment. You put up whatever it takes for you to go out and get a vehicle. Get you something decent. You know, $500,000 down. It's an investment. The time's coming. People gonna be getting refund checks and things like that. Just don't go blow it, man. Instead of buying those Christmas gifts, look. Haven't bought Christmas gifts in many of years, man. But that's just me. Nothing against any of that. But when you say you want to make a change, it requires sacrifice. So uh, use that sacrifice. Take that business investment. Use it. Put down on a vehicle. Go out, start doing some DoorDash, start doing some Uber, start doing some Lyft. You know, follow it up with some free advertisement on your vehicle, things like that. Uh, and then from that point, you just generated two incomes. Two incomes, one from investment that you will use on a daily basis. I'm just trying to give y'all some news, man, the blues and the clues. Like I say, it's always different news. If it's some that you might have seen, you might have heard, you might not have just registered the concept. Possible two streams of income from just that one particular investment. The blues, it takes time. It takes time. It's not an overnight process. You might jump out there and you might not. You definitely get the money generated from your Ubering and things like that. But how long will it take for you to actually recoup back the initial investment? Might take you a couple weeks. Might take you a month. I don't know. I never Ubered or DoorDash, so you know. It's also some do the research. The clues. Do the research. These are just little tidbits, man, where it gets the imagination running. It gets you to grasp different concepts, to just not like look at it as a liability, but as an asset. Something that is going to make me money. You know, uh, a lot of things I speak on, have I done them? Some I haven't, some I have. One thing I try to do is inform on thinking outside the box, looking at different ways to monetize the things that we do, and ultimately change the dynamics in the household, man. Change the dynamics of the family, you know. So it's your boy, Majah Vernon Jai K, Mr. Money Man, aka I do real estate, aka I'm an entrepreneur, giving you the news, the blues, and the clues, man, to get your money right. And like I say, man, always, 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 it's not about the why, it's about what's the reason. Changing our destiny.